Hey everybody. Hot off me flushing a bunch of Wander Franco cards, I figured I would just crack open some small number unopened packs. So let's go with, I believe these are there we go. There are these very interesting, I believe they're Hostess. We got Daryl Strawberry, Bobby Bow, Robert O. All right. Oh, and I found this. I thought this was kind of cool. I put it in a baggie so it doesn't tarnish instantly. This is an actual dollar coin from the U.S. Mint. Isn't this sweet? It's a real coin. It's a real dollar. You can see it's concave. All right, can you see that? It's actually kind of like shaped like a bowl. It's pretty sweet. I got that in 2014, I think. Very cool. All right, let's see what we got here on our Fleer top performers. We got Ricky, probably breaking the record on that one, right? This was 92. Yeah, probably. Beating Lou Brock's record, jerk. Whoa, this is loaded. We got a Jose Canseco. We got a Barry Bonds. Roger Clemens. Tom Glavine. Well, that's a pretty nice pack. These things are loaded, but that felt unusually loaded. I say as I open up a pack with Barry Bonds in the front. Wow, they certainly were not shy about the glue on these things. You glue trash bag to trash bag, and it's hard to open. All right, let's see. Let's see if I was lying about their not being totally loaded. Well, these seem to be in the same order, right? But here we got a Frank Thomas and a Nolan Ryan. That's niftarini. Let's look up the Pacific Legends. We know what these things look like. Repack. It's not a repack. Who would ever repack these things? The answer is not a soul. Allie Reynolds. Well, there you go. What was Allie Reynolds' real first name? Allie Reynolds. There you go. Bobby Doerr. No, Bobby Doerr played kind of recently. Why does he look like he's from the 30s? Yeah, he played in the 50s. I mean, that picture. Shoo-wee. Nellie Fox. So we got Allie and Nellie. Earl Batty. He's a baddie. Ferguson Jenkins. Jim Gilliam. Ken Harrelson. Mel Stottlemyre, Warren Spahn. All right. Figure I'd grab a couple of these Leaf cards. Kind of boring, but at the same time, there's still something to open. Ooh, shiny. All right. Jeff Robinson. Was that his finishing position? How exhausting is that? Yeah, that's after he pitched for the Tigers. Mike Timlin, Bob Scanlon, Ron Karkovice, Steve Avery. That might be a rookie. That is a rookie. I saw him pitch in high school. Jose Uribe, Dan Pasqua, Nolan Ryan, Rich Gedman, Rock Raines, Luis Rivera, Scott Radinsky, Tommy Green, Greg Olson. That's probably a rookie. That is not a rookie. And Reggie Jefferson. Well, these are going so well. let's see if we can catch some heat here. We're gonna catch ooh, buddy! I don't think of all these Leafs I've opened, I don't think I've ever gotten an insert. Record steal. This is where he beat Lou Brock's record. Lou Brock was a symbol of great base stealing. But today I'm the greatest of all time. Gotta love Ricky. Well, that's cool. I don't think I've ever even seen that. Steve Avery rookie we know. Uribe, Pasqua, same order. All right. Rock Raines, Luis Rivera, Scott Radinsky, Tommy Green, Greg Olson, Cheezo Pete's, Jeff Hamilton, Randy Myers, Vince Coleman. I used to be a big fan of Vince Coleman, but Vince Coleman was not a particularly nice guy. So we decided not to be friends, not to be cool with Vince Coleman again. I have a weird moral sense when it comes to certain people. And if they're jerks, it just kind of turns me off. I kind of want to be a fan of somebody who's at least a decent person. And by decent, I mean decent. They don't have to be perfect. But that is all, man. That's not so bad. I mean, I like that leaf insert. I'm going to see what that thing's worth. I've never even seen one of those before. Talk to you later. Don't forget to check me out on the tubes. Doing a giveaway, as you can tell on my page. And let's give away something fun.